Hello everybody and welcome to Unsummoning the Spectral Horde. I'm Stealwing 33 and hello everybody. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this game. It was on, it's a new release game. It's a little independent project as far as I can tell. It seems to be like some sort of turret-based, like, horde killing game. I honestly don't know. I saw it, it was like, I think it was $3.49 because of the Steam Winter Sale that's going on right now. So I'd pick it up. I've got $3 extra to spare, and I figured that I'd give it a look through, see what happened. I haven't booted it up at all. I adjusted the volume a little bit to make sure that the levels were fine, so that I wasn't getting overpowered with the game. But without further ado, let's get started. I guess we'll do story mode. Once upon a time, there was a necromancer who dreamed of world domination. When he found a spell for summoning the ghostly army, he didn't hesitate. He called forth the ghouls and unleashed their wrath upon the world. Unfortunately, they only wanted to unleash their wrath upon him! Oh no. Okay. Is it mouse and keyboard? How does this work? So as you can tell, I don't really know. Ooh, I think my gamepad's getting in the way here. There we go. That's better. So as you can tell, so it appears as though, like, so I walk over these things and then what? Oh, okay. So, touching the panels on the ground makes my attacks stronger. This is interesting. So like I said, this is the first time I've booted up this game. I decided that, you know, I want to try to do this as, this, like, I guess this show is the best way to describe what's going on here. As, like, first looky as possible, with as little bias and as little information as possible, just to play it and see what happens. The necromancer fought off the first wave of ghouls, but more were followed swiftly after. Knowing he could not fight them all, he sought out the forbidden graveyard, and raised the warriors of the diabolical dead. He ordered them to fight off the ghostly army, but they fought him instead. So I decided that this is what I kind of wanted this show to be more, like, more first looky, like more, oh, okay, so that's interesting. So I can only touch one color at a time to kill stuff. And I'm imagining that then, like, the different colors only work on the enemies that are affected. That's interesting. Okay, but it does push back the red ones. This game's really interesting. But like I was saying, I wanted to make this more, more first looky, more like, you know, I don't know what I'm getting into, and just sort of giving you guys, like, my impression of the game the first time I play it. Because that could be, for me, that's a valuable piece of information, not only for, you know, myself, but for you guys at home, because first impressions matter. And, you know, it's sort of interesting to play a game for the first time and then try to, like, wrap your head around what you're playing while you're trying to talk at the same time. This game's interesting, so I appreciate the way that it works, you know, the panels on the ground, the different colored ghosts for different colored spells, etc., etc. That's all fine and fair. Things I don't really like. I don't really like that I have a limited number of panels. Like, what if I screwed up and accidentally, like in the last level, I almost, you know, screwed myself because I grabbed too many panels off the ground at first because I didn't know what the hell was going on and my gamepad was freaking out and 100 other things. Like, would I've just been screwed? Like, if I just grabbed as many panels as I could, like, what happens if I grab? Can I not grab more? Is that what happens? Boom! Oh, okay, that's interesting. But this game is designed really weird. The art style is really cute. Can't no two buts about that. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate the way that it looks. It feels kind of bad to be playing it, to be honest. I don't really like the way it controls very well. The whole twin stick thing, I'm like on a grid, but it doesn't feel like, I know I'm on a grid because that's the way the mechanic works, is that I touch these little panels, and, you know, you don't want to, like, touch multiple panels at once, it breaks the game, etc., etc. But it doesn't feel good to play because it's not fluid while I'm holding down, like, the movement key. You can kind of see, like, stutters a little bit. But that's fine. That's something, like, that's forgivable. That's not that big of a deal, to be completely honest with you. It just feels kind of tedious. And, you know, these early levels are always... The early levels in any game are always sort of... They're always a little easy for somebody like me, because, like, I play video games all the time. Like, I'm not, you know, a rookie at video games by any means, but, like, I feel like these guys should be moving faster. Just sort of, like, in general, like... Ow. That was unfair. Die. I feel like the guy should be moving faster, or, like, I should have a limit for how long I can hold my chargy thing. That's alright. The Festering Swamp. Next, the Necromancer entered the Festering Swamp, seeking the aid of the minions of an ancient aquatic god. To make a long story short, things did not go as planned. Okay, I mean, yeah, this is fine. Guess we'll grab these panels. Oh, can't walk through the flag. Good to know. Alright. So you can kind of see, like, the more of the charge I build up, the more power I get. There's, like, some, like, weird icons over here. What are these? I don't know what these do. Oh, it makes lasers. That makes sense. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that didn't do shit. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I guess I can appreciate, like, adding in... I like that I was giving the game shit for being too easy, like, 30 seconds ago, and now I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, immediately on the next level. That's fair. Fine and fair, I guess. My power-ups are gonna run out soon. Quick. Fire the lasers. This game's interesting. I'm sure somebody's going to really like this. I don't know if I'm the audience for this kind of game, I guess. Because, like, this game seems it's a little simple to me. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Simple's not... Universally simple isn't bad, per se. It's sort of just not as good as it could. It's, like... This, for me, feels like a game that somebody put together maybe like a month, maybe 2 months. I like the way the characters move. The problem is that, like, the aiming's a little floaty. The movement's a little blocky, things like that. Which, again, if you've watched me do these series, these aren't necessarily bad things. They're just things that I don't like. And I admit when I don't like something, it's not necessarily the end-all, be-all. I'm not... You know, I died. I died on level 3. I wish there was music as well. Which, you know, I appreciate. Whoever made this likely made it in their spare time, and you can't expect people who are working in their spare time to, you know, be world-class composers. That would be unfair. I just... Okay, that's... These power-ups are interesting, but I fail to see, like, the regular attack is just as, if not more effective than this. Than, like, the spinny, whirling death ball thing. Than this thing. Like, I guess that thing can kill multiple targets regardless of the charge, but, like, I don't know. I guess I'm running kind of up against it here. We'll play for a little bit while longer, and I'll give my thoughts on it for a little bit. For now, I'm just sort of spouting whatever it is that comes to my mind, which, you know, again, if you guys have been watching this for a while now, you probably are aware that, like, that's, like, all of my videos are like this. Let's see if we can get, like, 15 green power. Boom! Alright, let's grab this health up here. Okay, come on. There you go. Okay. Like, I don't know. It just feels strange to play. The lack of music is putting me off a little bit, to be honest. Even just something like, even if it was like just, they had that track at the beginning of the game, that one. That would have been fine if they just put that on a repeat. Like, it would have gotten annoying after a while, but it would have kept me engaged for a while longer here. That guy's got a gun. Hey, can you stop? Can you not? Hey, can you not? Ow, please, please stop. You're being a real dick, gunman. I don't know what else to say, really. I mean, it's cute. I like the color of the ghouls. Very, very colorful. It's a very colorful game. I do like the art style. I will say that I do like what's going on here is actually kind of nice. I wish I could like combine colors. Like if I only had like one green, I could like do a green blue combo and like do stuff like that. Alright, let's just wipe these guys off the face of the earth here. Alright, move away from that guy. Don't get hit by the big hand. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright. Adding more colors is an interesting choice. I can't tell if like there's like a particular order that I'm supposed to be grabbing these things in. Like, should I be like, is it like Bejeweled, where like there's like a clearly best choice to be grabbing at any given time, or is it like what's the game, Honey Pop, where like the game is sort of handing you good choices at any given time? I'm not sure. It feels weird. I'll be honest. It does feel weird. Because I'm not sure. I'm not certain what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's try to grab some blue here. Can I grab any more blue? Nope. I guess we're just gonna have to nuke these guys to death with my blue beam, my blue blast. I can grab 15 green, right? Yeah, I can definitely grab 15 green. Ow. I think this mechanic is cool, where if I get 15 of one color, I like do a super attack. I think the problem is that I don't feel like it's being facilitated very well by like the way the character moves, and like having to like, I feel like this game would be fun. There's a game that came out for the Xbox 360 on the arcade called I Made a Game with Zombies in It. It came out a long time ago. This game would be more fun, in my opinion, if it was faster paced. Like, if I didn't have to pick up the little things to, like, do stuff. I feel like that would be kind of nice. Are we only going to get, like, now we're just going to get bigger versions of these guys? Okay, that's fine. Grab these three. Blasted dude. Blasted. Oh. And, like, why can't I just grab one? I want to be able to just grab one. I feel it is unfair that I am not able to grab one ball and blow people up with it. Like, I have to grab two. I don't know. This game is kind of weird. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it at the same time. I know it's a casual game. That was like, it was put under the casual tag in the Steam page. And maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe that's my fault. But I thought this was gonna be like a twin stick shooter, like these little runes on the ground would, like, I don't know. I guess I don't really know what I expected then, huh? I don't know. The game's like $3. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive for like what it is, and what it is not bad necessarily. But I don't know. I don't know if I could wholeheartedly recommend this game to anyone who isn't a fan of, like, I guess puzzle shooters is the best way to describe the genre of game that this is. Like, I'm having an alright time, but I don't know. I wish it was faster. Like, I wish I like, I feel very cumbersome and very like, it takes like 100 years for me to like perform my primary action of gather things and shoot dudes, and then sometimes I'm not rewarded for it. Like, I feel like, I don't know, it's just kind of meh. After we finish this level, I'll stop and give my thoughts on it for a little bit here. Boom! And like, I wish there were more power-ups. No, What do we got? Triple shot? Shotgun blast. Alright. I can work with this, I guess. Nope, we'll grab 4 of these. Boom. The power-ups are, like, demonstrably better than your regular shot, which is good, because that means they're rewarding. The problem is that it makes the regular shot feel, like, absolutely piss-poor terrible to use, like, when you have to use it. Like, I feel bad when I have to use my regular attack because of how much just worse it is than the other attack. Like, the shotgun blast is really good, but that feels like trash. Which I guess is the problem of having power-ups that are too good. Kill that guy, I guess. Blast that dude. You can kind of tell, like, my commentary's even getting bored. Like, I'm just sort of going through these motions, doing this thing. And it's not the... Is that the game's fault? Like, I know it sounds like I'm like, the game's just not... it's not doing it for me. Well, it really isn't. I mean, the game's just not... I'm not having a good time playing this kind of game right now. Which I guess is my fault for playing it, question mark? But that's not fair to me as the player either, because I'm entitled to, you know, my opinion on the matter, and how I feel isn't necessarily indicative. Well, we'll go back to the menu here. Like this track. This track would have been good to have during the whole game. What did I think of Unsummoning the Spectral Horde? It was alright. If what you saw didn't look interesting to you, regardless of my commentary, I would not recommend this game to you. If it looked interesting, if you liked the idea of like having to dodge around the enemies to pick up the little things on the ground and shoot them, like shoot the right colored enemy with the right colored attack, pick it up. It's competently put together. It didn't break when I played it. It's certainly, let's put it like this. This is a competently made game. That cannot be overstated. I think the fact that this game was probably put together by a team of like, how many people was this put together by? It was put together by one dude. One guy did the music, this song, apparently, and then the guy found some stuff off the internet to use for sound effects. So one guy made this game. I think that's something that should be admired. I don't like it personally, but that does not necessarily mean that you won't. It could be interesting to... oh, apparently you can do like a... There should be a tutorial. This should be in a tutorial space. I'm just saying. It's cool. Like I said, it's not a game for me. I don't like it personally, but, you know, your mileage may vary. So with that, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow. It helps me out a great deal. And if you have any games you want me to take a look at, leave them in the comments down below. You know, I pretty much just look at the front page of Steam and pick a game off the front page that I think looks interesting. And then I sit here and ramble about it for 20 minutes. So let me know. If you guys want me to look at something in particular, just drop it in the comments. I see every single comment that gets posted. I reply to all the comments that get posted. Unless they're nasty, in which case then I reply with K. But, you know, that's the internet. So yeah, with that, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!